So I was just lying around on a Sunday morning, and the man comes up to me and says, "Hey, buddy, I'm sorry. My friend, hey, dog, hey, buddy, wake up. Hey, big guy, I have to take that collar if you please." And I said, "Hey, what are you talking about? You're going to take my collar? So I can't talk?" And he says, "Yeah, Madam Yes is coming over, and right now I just don't think she can handle the fact that you're a talking dog. She's from out of town. A lot of the people around here know that you could talk, and, they believe it or they disbelieve it. I don't know. But this lady, she's from out of town. If you can tell by her accent, it sounds almost like it's a little Lithuanian, maybe. I don't know." And then it hit me. Then I understood. Right then. These women that are tied into the illegal fireworks, and more likely, and more, filled with chicanery, more ominously, more, something you better worry, get a little shaky. It's dreadful. These women probably work in the pornographic graphic novel industry. They look like they're saleswomen for the pornographic graphic novel industry. It's just my own opinion. But Madame Yes has like a twinge of a Hungarian or a Baltic state. Definitely it's a harsh accent, but she's so beautiful. It looks good on her, Madame Yes. But, she's from out of town, that's for sure. And but anyways, the man, he goes on to say, "Buddy, listen. This woman, she's not going to accept. You start talking like a dog, she's going to think it's the exorcist. So come on, bud. Hand it over. Come on." And, I just kind of stood there. I sat up a little bit. I just sat there, and I kind of gazed off in the corner, and he took the collar off, and he put it on the peg. It was very, and I thought, wow, talk about humiliating and talk about denudering, It's, what could be worse than getting your balls chopped off than get the power of speech and then be muted. Then you could become a mute afterwards, and then you would have known how wonderful it was to express yourself through language, but then you became a mute and you couldn't talk anymore. You couldn't even show the best side of yourself. You couldn't show the most interesting side of yourself. And, God bless me, that little girl dog, that Madame Yes, she brings over that little girl dog, and that little girl dog is terrorizing. She's only a half. If you were like 1.5, 2, you start to slow down because it'd be like you're 14 or something, whatever. You get a little older. But if you're a half, you have all the energy in the world. She's a half a years old. She's a little wiry haired, like an alpaca, guinea pig, wiry haired, oof. And she's got teeth like a little piranha girl. Like if she nips you, she just has to nip you and little beads of blood start rising at you. So even on me and my dog hide, if she takes one nip, 3 little beads of blood start rising. It's horrifying. And she has no end to her bounding and her zipping and her zapping. And she gets the zoomies. And she runs around and she attacks this, she attacks that. And then she comes back and attacks me. And she attacks me for a little while. And then she goes and attacks something else, She chases the cat ad nauseum. The cat has places it can jump up and get away. But that cat, if that cat ever gets caught down on the ground, that little girl dog mauls that cat. It's brutal. But, so I wake up. I wake up to a shake and the man saying, "Hey, buddy, I'm afraid I'm going to have to confiscate that collar because this woman, Madame Yes, she's not ready to hear you talk." And he put it up on the peg. And I'm like, what a great way to start a Sunday. This is how I'm starting a Sunday? And then dreading this little girl dog coming over and terrorizing me and running around with the zoomies and all her frantic, kinetic, chaotic energy and her... And she gets all the attention, too. Let me tell you something. I don't get no attention. Everybody used to pet me or say, "Hey, what are you doing, big dog? Hey, the dog. Hey, how you doing, dog?" Now, nobody. They're all looking at the little girl dog. She's so popular. She's the new thing. She's the jet. She's got all the motion and the commotion. She's happening, Everybody thinks she's so adorable and cute, and she's so feisty. And it's so funny to see such a little feisty bully. So I'm on yesterday's news. I'm yesterday's liverwurst, So... whatever. It doesn't matter. It's just, what a predicament. At this age of my life, I should find myself in this predicament. It's just you never know. The rug's always going to get pulled out from under you. No matter how lucky you think you are or how well you're doing, believe me, the bad news is just around the corner. The tough times are just around the corner. It doesn't matter. Whatever.